Hi everyone, welcome back to Palatable Provisions. I'm Jonathan, and with me as always is Eric. And today we're going to be using our slow cooker to make a fabulously easy and delicious Greek chicken in a creamy mustard sauce dish. Let's go ahead and get started with our ingredients. For our filling, we're going to use a couple of sprays of Pam or other cooking oil, 1 medium green bell pepper sliced into 1/2 inch strips, 1 medium onion cut into 8 wedges, 1 pound of boneless, skinless chicken breasts, 1 tablespoon of olive oil, 2 teaspoons of dried Greek seasoning blend. Hit the I button above to check out that recipe, and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. For the mustard sauce, we're going to use 1/4 cup of plain Greek yogurt, 1/4 cup mayonnaise, 1 tablespoon of prepared mustard, such as Grey Poupon, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and 1/2 cup of crumbled feta cheese. Now, since we're serving a Greek dish, you may want to serve this with other toppings on the side, such as sliced cucumbers, sliced tomatoes, or Kalamata olives. Okay, I've already seasoned my crockpot base with our cooking spray, and I've already put my chicken breasts inside the pan. Then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add in the bell peppers and onions. And I'm going to place it right around our chicken breast. Try to keep the chunks as together as possible, those wedges. And we'll do our bell pepper. And you could use any color bell pepper you want. I just happen to use green. Then we're going to take and we're going to drizzle this with our olive oil to cover each piece, but just make sure you go over it a couple of different times. Okay. Then we're going to season with our 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and then our Greek seasoning. Make sure you use every last bit of this seasoning. It smells so delicious. And then we're going to cover, I'm just gonna push some of this down over here. We're gonna cover and we're gonna cook it on high for 3.5 to 4 hours. And now we'll prepare our sauce. So we'll need a mixing bowl, a whisk, and a little spatula to get all of our ingredients out. So first we'll put in our Greek yogurt. And you could use regular plain non-fat yogurt as well. Mayonnaise, our Grey Poupon, or other prepared mustard of your choice. 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and I'm actually going to add in some black pepper as well, just to oomph it up a little bit. And then we're just going to whisk this all together like that, and then we can set this aside. You can either put it in the refrigerator, because I'm going to have a couple hours before I need it, so that because we've got mayonnaise and yogurt in it, or you can make it right before the chicken is done cooking in the slow cooker. All right, it's been 3.5 hours and our house smells so delicious. I am so excited for this chicken. I can smell all of those flavors in that Greek seasoning that we made. So it's so great. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna be able to take out our chicken breasts. Maybe. Okay, and then we're going to want to slice them. Now that we have our chicken sliced and ready to go, we're able to start plating this. Now, you can serve it in a traditional dinner plate, like I'm going to be serving it with another starch with the vegetables with it as well, or you could stuff everything into a pita pocket and make it a sandwich. All right, so we've plated everything. We actually paired this with Itmar's Bulgar pilaf, but you could do any rice pilaf, couscous, or some other starch of your choosing, or like I said, stuff it in the pita. The last thing we want to do is we want to take our creamy mustard sauce that we made earlier, and we just want to put a nice dab or glob right in the center of it. That's it. And then on the side, we're going to have cucumbers, feta cheese, Kalamata olives. You could also put in some chopped up tomatoes as well for your guests to add at their own leisure to this dish. So here you have it, our Greek chicken with creamy mustard sauce. I'm pairing it with a nice Merlot because I feel like the Merlot will actually bring out some of the earthy flavors of the oregano and the thyme and the marjoram and even the flavor of that cinnamon and the nutmeg that we put in the Greek spice blend, which if you see above, there's a link to that video. So this wine will bring out those flavors. However, it would pair well with a nice white, like a Riesling or even a Pinot Gris, and that will highlight some of the other flavors that are in there, like the basil. All right, well, thanks so much for joining us here on Palatable Provisions. Like I said, I'm Jonathan. I hope you remember my name by now. We've been together for so long, so don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and bon appetit.